They were good enough, but destiny had other plans. These are the best fighters to never win a title. In the world of mixed martial arts, there's no greater prize than the championship belt. It signifies the pinnacle of achievement, the embodiment of dedication, and the ultimate test of skill. But the journey to the top is a treacherous one, fraught with obstacles, setbacks, and fierce competition. And for some fighters, the summit remains tantalizingly out of reach. Some fighters come so close to capturing the elusive gold, only to fall short at the final hurdle. Others put together an impressive string of victories, yet find themselves on the wrong side of the scorecard when it matters most. And then, there are those who blaze a trail of destruction through their weight class, leaving a trail of broken dreams in their wake, all while being denied the chance to step into the winner's circle. But even in defeat, these fighters leave an indelible mark on the sport. Their names become synonymous with greatness, even if the championship belt eludes their grasp. For in the unforgiving world of MMA, greatness is often defined not by the hardware you win, but by the battles you fight and the legacies you leave behind. Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. Donald Cerrone is undoubtedly one of the most beloved fighters in UFC history. With a professional record of 36 wins and 16 losses, Cowboy is known for his exciting fighting style and larger-than-life personality. He was a fan favorite and one of the most recognizable faces in the company. Despite his immense popularity, Cerrone never won a UFC title. He came close on several occasions, but ultimately fell short. In 2018, he challenged for the welterweight title, but lost a split decision to champion Tyron Woodley. Cerrone would go on to challenge for the lightweight title in 2019, but was defeated by Khabib Nurmagomedov by technical knockout in the third round. Despite his 2 title fight losses, Cerrone's legacy as one of the greatest lightweight fighters in UFC history is secure. His 18 wins at 155 pounds is a record that may never be broken, and his contributions to the sport will never be forgotten. Cowboy may have never won a title, but he was a true legend in every sense of the word. Urijah Faber. Urijah Faber is one of the most respected fighters in the history of MMA, the former Team Alpha. Male head coach and current UFC Hall of Famer, competed from 2005 to 2017 and was a force to be reckoned with. Throughout his career, Faber won titles in multiple weight classes and was a fan favorite for his exciting fighting style and trash-talking abilities. However, despite his many accomplishments, Faber never won a UFC title. He came close on 3 occasions, but ultimately fell short against Dominic Cruz, Jose Aldo, and Cody Garbrandt. Despite his 3 title fight losses, Faber's legacy as one of the greatest bantamweights in UFC history is secure. He holds the record for most wins at 135 pounds with 14, and his impact on the sport will never be forgotten. Joseph Benavidez. Joseph Benavidez is a true legend in the flyweight division. Over the course of his illustrious career, he has faced the best that the division has had to offer and emerged victorious in the majority of those matchups. One of the most notable examples is his first encounter with Henry Cejudo, where Benavidez showcased his exceptional skills and determination, but ultimately fell short due to a last-minute submission. However, this setback did not deter Benavidez. He bounced back in spectacular fashion by defeating the highly ranked Tim Elliott via TKO in the very next fight. This victory served as a testament to his resilience and ability to learn from his previous mistakes. Benavidez's fighting spirit and tenacity are truly commendable. In his second matchup with Henry Cejudo, he pushed his opponent to the limit, forcing the champion to dig deep and earn a hard-fought victory. Despite emerging on the losing side of this particular contest, Benavidez's performance was nothing short of exceptional. He demonstrated courage, heart, and an unwavering commitment to his craft. Overall, despite never winning a UFC title, Joseph Benavidez's contributions to the sport will never be forgotten. He is a true legend in the flyweight division and an inspiration to aspiring fighters everywhere. Gray Maynard. Gray Maynard is a fighter who needs no introduction. With an impressive 1-8-8-1 record, he has left his mark on the UFC lightweight division. Maynard's fighting style was a force to be reckoned with, combining wrestling prowess and powerful striking abilities. He was a nightmare for his opponents, capable of ending a fight with a single punch or submitting his adversary with ease. Despite his impressive skills, Maynard never won a UFC title. Came close in 2011 when he challenged Frankie Edgar for the lightweight championship. Unfortunately, Maynard suffered a shocking defeat in the 5th round, losing the fight via unanimous decision. Another setback occurred in 2012 when he faced Ben Henderson for the interim lightweight title. Maynard put up a valiant fight, but ultimately fell short again via unanimous decision. Despite these defeats, Maynard's legacy as a top lightweight contender remains intact. His fights were always entertaining, and he never shied away from a challenge. From his back-and-forth battles with Nate Diaz to his thrilling contests with Clay Guida and TJ Grant, Maynard proved that he belonged among the elite lightweights of his era. Lyoto Machida is a true legend in the light heavyweight division. With a professional record of 26-11, he became the first ever UFC champion from Brazil. When he captured the light heavyweight title in 2009, Machida's fighting style was a thing of beauty, combining traditional karate with a surprising level of athleticism and explosiveness. He was known for his unorthodox striking techniques and lightning-fast knockouts, which left his opponents stunned and the crowd in awe. Despite his many accomplishments, Machida never won a second UFC title. He challenged for the belt 4 times, but came up short each time. Nevertheless, Machida's impact on the light heavyweight division is undeniable. He was a pioneer for Brazilian fighters and paved the way for many of the top contenders today. From his epic battles with Quinton Jackson to his thrilling matches with Phil Davis and Dan Henderson, Machida's presence was felt throughout the light heavyweight division. Roger Huerta is a name that still resonates strongly with MMA fans. With a professional record of 2-0-8-1, he was one of the most exciting fighters of his era, known for his aggressive fighting style and never-back-down mentality. Huerta was a fan favorite and one of the most recognizable faces in the sport. Despite his immense popularity, Huerta never won a UFC title. He came close in 2009 when he challenged BJ Penn for the lightweight championship. However, Huerta suffered a disappointing defeat via technical knockout in the 4th round. Despite his loss, Huerta's legacy as one of the greatest lightweights of his generation remains intact. His fights were always action-packed, and he never shied away from a challenge. From his back-and-forth battles with Gray Maynard to his exciting contests with Kenny Florian and Mark Bocek, Huerta proved that he belonged among the elite lightweights of his day. Honorable mentions. There are many other fighters who could have made it on this list, such as Don Henderson, Chuck Liddell, Andrei Arlovsky, Alistair Overeem, Vitor Belfort, and Stephan Bonnar. These fighters may have never won a UFC title, but they were all instrumental in shaping the sport and will always be remembered as some of the greatest to ever compete. In conclusion, while a championship belt may be the ultimate prize in MMA, it is by no means the only measure of greatness. Some fighters may never win the belt, but their skills, determination, and impact on the sport will never be forgotten. These fighters have proven that it takes more than just gold to define a legend. It takes heart, determination, and an unwavering passion for the sport. So here's to the best fighters to never win a title. May your fighting spirit continue to inspire generations of fighters to come. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and comment below which fighter you think should be the next to be featured in our series.